I'm driving my car here in Brookhaven, and there's a completely broken car here. I think I'm going to stop to help this guy. So wait here in the car for a little bit. Great, I'm arriving right here, and tell me what happened. He said, my car broke down out of nowhere. I have no idea what happened. Okay, I'm going to have to open the car's hood. Now that this is open, you can see that there are some problems. I'm going to have to fix all of this. Great, I'm fixing this. And after a long time, smoke stopped coming out of here, and the car went back to normal. Look, I fixed your car. Even he was very surprised. But dude, you don't need to give me money. I only did this to help you. So now he's leaving here, and I'm also coming here to the front because I have my things to do. He said, you should be a mechanic. I think that's a great idea, but being a mechanic is much harder than it seems. Actually, I'm going to have to work officially here at the mechanic shop. And anyone who knows me knows that I hate working. So I'm going here to the front, but there's a police officer coming down here, and he hit my car. I can't believe he did that. Now my car is completely broken, and that also goes for his car. And now we're completely hurt. But now an ambulance is coming here to the front, which is very good. He got here in record time. I'm starting to get sleepy, so finally he got here. But it's Bob's cousin who came to save me. Okay, this is worse than it seems. Now this really is going to be my end. I didn't want to be treated by Bob's cousin. Finally he closed the door, and now we're going here to the hospital. All of this happened because of the police officer, because he came down this mountain without looking both ways and literally hit our car. A few hours have already passed, and this car has just been towed. Soon my car is going to be towed too. I have little time to get out of here to save it, because if this tow truck gets my car, I won't be able to fix my car. So Bob's cousin got closer. He said, are you a mechanic? I'm still not a mechanic, but I'm thinking about being one. And why are you writing about this? He said, it's what doctors do. I'm starting to think you're not a doctor. He's probably pretending to be a doctor to treat us, but this is totally wrong. I'm seriously thinking about getting out of here. Now he's arriving here to tow my car. I can't let him do that. I have to get out of here now, but I'm sure Bob's cousin won't let me get out of here. I'm going to have to leave this hospital secretly. He said, if you want to leave, you can go. Okay, thank you for that. You're the best doctor of all. So now I'm finally leaving here, and he's towing my car. Calm down, you can't do that. Let me fix this car myself, because I'm very good with cars. He said, only an official mechanic can fix this car. Is this serious? Then I'm going to become an official mechanic, and you're going to have to wait. He's writing about this. He said, I'm going to wait up to 24 hours. If you don't become the mechanic by then, I'm going to have to give the car to another mechanic. Dude, but that's very little time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Now he's getting my car, and my car has just been lifted here. It's being taken very far away. He's going to keep my car stored, and then I'm going to have to become a mechanic. And now I have no other choice. I really am going to have to become a mechanic. So he lowered this car and just placed it right here. My car is going to stay here for a long time until the day I become a mechanic. Now I'm back here to the hospital to be treated by the craziest doctor of all. And the two of them are still lying here. Now a few hours passed, and we're finally leaving. I'm very excited to become a real mechanic, but I'm not going to work as a mechanic. Actually, I just want to become a mechanic. He said, you don't want to work as a mechanic? But obviously not. I'm only going to become a mechanic to fix my car. And now this police officer just left here, and he's kind of scared. He said, you hit my car. It's your fault we're here. Actually, it's your fault. It was literally you who hit my car, and I remember that very well. So there's no point in you trying to lie, because I remember what happened. Now I have to come to the mechanic shop, so I'm arriving here inside. I think I want to work here. I'll be a great mechanic, and you have a very different mouse, because just look at the way it is. He said, ignore the mouse. It's been broken for a few months. Have you ever fixed any car? But of course I have. I've already fixed several cars. He said, and do you have proof that you fixed them? Actually, I don't have proof, because I never saved pictures of that. And now he's a little more serious. I think unfortunately I didn't get the job. Then he stood up. He said, come back here. I'm going to give you a chance to work with us. Is this serious? Dude, this is really very good. I literally got a second chance. I'm ready to start my job. Now I'm like this. And now he's coming to show me the mechanic shop. Look, everything here looks perfect. This is the best mechanic shop of all. He said, if you want to work here, I need you to fix 2 cars within 24 hours. I think that's going to be very easy. So I just arrived to get my car. And now I'm a real mechanic, and even he's impressed. But what happened? Seriously, why were you impressed like that? He said, I thought you wouldn't be able to arrive in time, but it was obvious that I would be able to, because this is literally my car. So now he's going to tow my car. He had to lower his car, and now he's putting my car up here. This worked. It's very good that this worked, because now I'm going to take this car home, and I'm finally going to fix it. Now I need you to take this to my house. Can you tell me why you stopped? He said, do you think I know where that is? So now we're going here to the front. I'm going to guide you to my house. Now you're going to turn the car. He said, which way? You're going to turn to that side. He said, dude, speak properly. I don't know which way to turn. Turn right and go straight. And now we arrived home. So he's going to leave my car parked here. Great. We finally arrived. He lowered this tow truck. Somehow I'm going to have to fix this. And now this guy can leave here. He got very mad at me for no reason. I'm excited to fix my car, but I don't even know where to start. I think I'm going to start by fixing the engine because it's the most important part, and this must be the hardest part. Then after that I'll fix the wheels. Finally I fixed this, and smoke stopped coming out. And now I'm going to take this to the mechanic shop. I'm sure everything here is going to work out. I'm having to drive the the car like this very carefully. I'm literally scratching the entire car, but I'll fix that later. So I'm arriving here at the mechanic shop, and I almost flipped my car. Dude, it's very hard to drive this. Even the scientist is watching this. He said, "Do you want me to call a tow truck?" Look, I don't want a tow truck because it's very expensive. Even though it's wrong, I'm taking this car like this here to the mechanic shop. And finally, I just arrived here. Even this guy stood up. I think he's impressed with my skills. And now I finally arrived here. Now I'm going to have to lift this car up here to change the tires and also fix the scratches that I accidentally left on the car. Because to get here, I scratched this car a lot. Then the mechanic got closer. He said, "Are you serious that you scratched the client's car to get here?" Actually, this is my car. I don't really care about scratching it, but now I'm fixing this. A few hours have already passed. I fixed my car and I made a modification. Now the smoke that comes out of here is red. I have to fix more cars. So I'm leaving here to fix one more car to finally finish my mission. And the smoke that's coming out of my car is very beautiful. But that wasn't the only thing I put on my car. There's also this light under it that I can activate whenever I want. Seriously, this right here is very beautiful. So now I'm arriving here to the front because I received a request for help here in front. This guy wants me to fix his car, and your car is completely broken. Are you serious that you crashed this car into the light pole? This is really very weird. So he's looking at me. He said, "I felt sick. That's why I crashed the car." Okay, now that's explained. I'm just going to remove the fire from here. So for that, I'm going to have to fix the engine. Finally, this is fixed, and now I'm going to have to tow your car using my vehicle, and I'll also have to take you to the hospital. He said, "But your car isn't a tow truck." Actually, this car really is a tow truck. I put this thing back here, and now I'm going to have to tow this car. For that, I'm going to have to lower this ramp. I'm sure everything here is going to work out. His car will be fixed, and eventually it's going to go back to normal. So I'm taking his car here to the mechanic shop. Now we're arriving exactly here. I'm going to have to maneuver this car of mine as if it were a real truck. Dude, it's very hard to maneuver this, but now I finally managed to do it. It was a little hard, but it worked. Now I'm going to lower this ramp, and I'm going to put his car here. And this is the second car that I have to fix today to finally become the real mechanic. It looks like a tire is missing. Now I'm checking the other side, and here it's normal. Luckily, there are several tires here that I can put on this vehicle. And now after a few hours, I finished fixing this car. It's literally new. I think I'm the best mechanic of all. So now he ended up coming back here. I want to know what you thought of your car. So he's seeing this, and now he's very scared. He said, "I can't believe you managed to fix this." But obviously I managed to. I'm the best mechanic of all. So he left here, and he's going to do his things. I want to know what you thought of this. He said, "You did very well. Now you're a real mechanic." So now I'm signing this contract, and officially I'm a mechanic. I work at this mechanic shop, and I'm already choosing the food that I'm going to get. I hope I don't have to pay for this. Great, I got this. But now I'm receiving a call. From what it seems, I have to go to this part of the map because an accident happened there. You can see that this guy crashed into the tree. Why are people crashing their car into the tree? This simply doesn't make sense. But now I'm leaving here to fix his car. Luckily, I have this pickup truck that's very good. I'm arriving here at the maximum speed I can to finally fix his car, because I'm sure he's desperate. And now I finally arrived here. Look, I took a little while, because this car is very heavy, and I want to know what happened. So he's looking at me. He said, "I prefer not to say what happened, and I need you to fix the car right here." Dude, I don't know if I can do that. I have to take your car to the mechanic shop to fix it, but now he brought this money. Okay, there's really a lot here, and now he handed all of this to me. Okay, I'm going to find a way to fix your car, even if it's almost impossible. Now I'm fixing it, and to do this, I need a tire. There's only one problem. There's only this at the mechanic shop. He said, "Find a way to solve this right here." Okay, I think I already know what to do. Now my car doesn't have a wheel anymore because I put this tire exactly here. I fixed his car. Now he got inside there and he's already leaving here. Why is he in such a hurry? But now a police officer just arrived here and he's coming in this direction as fast as he can. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but the police officer is chasing that guy. I think without realizing it, I just helped a criminal. Now a few hours have passed and I'm ready for another day of work. And today will be a different day because my car was replaced by this tow truck. This was a requirement from the mechanic shop because I personally didn't want to change this, but now I'm receiving a call from the boss. It's very rare for him to call me. To tell the truth, he never called me. So tell me what's happening. He said, "I need you to go to this location. 3 cars broke down at the same time." Okay, this is a very rare thing to happen, so I'm coming here to understand this better. It doesn't make sense for 3 cars to break down at the same time. There must be something very wrong happening, and now I'm going to have to go up here. And I just arrived in this other neighborhood, and it looks like the 3 broken cars are right here. How did 3 cars break down out of nowhere? So I'm getting closer. She said, "I don't know either. You're going to have to find out." And I'm sure I'm going to be able to find out. So she's going back to her house, and there's smoke coming out of the 3 cars. This is very weird. Something happened to the 3 cars. I'm going to have to find out what it was. So I'm going to have to mess with the engine here to better understand what's happening. Now the engine here is open and everything is normal, so it doesn't make sense that smoke is coming out of here. Could this have something to do with the gasoline? Okay, I'm going to have to check the other cars. You can see that this car is also normal. Its engine is literally normal as always, so this definitely has something to do with the gasoline she's using. So I'm arriving here to talk to her. Then she just arrived here. "Tell me what gasoline you're using." She said, "All of them." But what are you talking about? There's no way to use all the gasolines, especially because there are several, and you can only use one gasoline for your car. Then she got a little more serious. She said, "I can only use one gasoline in my car, But why? If you use other gasolines, your car can literally break down, the exact way that all of them here broke down. But don't worry, I'm going to fix all of this. The first thing I'm doing is removing all the gasoline from all the cars that are here. Now smoke stopped coming out of here. That also goes for these 2 cars. There's no more smoke coming out of them after I removed the gasoline, and now I'm going to have to buy gasoline to fill up all these cars. Even I can't believe she did this. After a few hours, I'm filling up the last car here. All the cars are back to normal. Then she just arrived here. I want you to test the vehicles to see if they're working. She said they probably won't work. What happened doesn't make sense. Actually, it makes total sense. Then she got into this car, and you can see that it started. I told you this would work. Now even she got more serious and left to say something. She said, which gasolines can I fill up with? All your cars are gasoline cars, so don't fill the cars with diesel. It's very simple. Now a few hours have passed. I'm coming here to fix one more car. This time it's in a very distant place, but even so I'm arriving here to the front, and from what it seems, it's the police officer. Okay, I just arrived here, but his car is working because he put the car on the tow truck. Dude, are you sure you need help? He said, take me to the police station, and then you fix the car. Then he got right in here. We're ready to come here to the front, but there's a person in the car who was exactly that criminal from before. From what it seems, he was arrested. This is really very weird. While I was coming here, he got out of the car and literally is escaping on foot. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.